Turn it up. The Blu3Print starts now.
What's up, world? It's your girl Carma.Ye. We are here at Glockaware Radio with the one and only Mr. Blu3Print Radio himself, Mr. Bengy Jones. How you doing, Bengy?
Shout out to the Blu3Print Radio. I'm gonna act like I'm not the executive producer today.
No, don't do that. Don't do that. We're gonna let the people know exactly what's going on here today.
What's going on, y'all? We had the show must go on as they say in the entertainment industry. So we had a little mishap. Shout out to our guest that was supposed to be coming, but
LaShawn Crawford, yes, shout out to her.
Shout out to the big queen from Camden. It was a little mishap, and stuff happens as entrepreneurs, and I know like how anybody knows, and I understand. So I'm like, but the show must go on, so I'll just step in. But shout out to the queen. Her interview is coming soon.
Yeah, that'll be coming up. Shout out to her. Girl with the Grill, second location coming soon. July 18th, there will be a ribbon cutting ceremony. I hope to see you there. I will be there. And it's all love. And then you'll get to hear her testimony and her story when she joins us on the Blu3Print Radio. Yes, so we'll keep you posted on that. But for now, shout out to Zay Scotty, too. He in the cut with it. What's up, Zay?
DJ Zay Scotty. What's up?
We Gucci.
Gucci.
Let's go. So Bengy, let's talk about origins.
Okay.
When I first met you about 3 years ago, 3 years ago, you were in the field with a camera, catching artists at showcases, showing love and support specifically to the ladies. You had the 40 for 40.
40 for 40, yep.
You had the mic drops happening and all of that. How did tell us about those origins and how you transitioned into becoming an executive producer?
Well, it started with the RocTheMic podcast.
Okay.
I linked up with a friend from high school who's the A&R Estate Property. Shout out to Leak Don't Speak Much. And I linked up with Emilio Sparks' twin sister. So we just formed the RocTheMic podcast, and I ain't gonna lie, we shot some dope episodes. And once Emilio Sparks, shout out to Emilio Sparks, and shout out to Oskino, once they came on separately, they turned us up. Just by having the A&R Estate Property and Emilio Sparks' twin sister validated to be a Rockefeller Rock Nation podcast. So I'm pretty smart, so I treat stuff like an album. I'm around artists, and I understand their world, and I respect their world in marketing, and I just wish they get it. But I think everything is your album. So once I had all them successful episodes and they was professionally shot, everything, and I started treating it like an album. So what you do when your album is done is mixed, mastered, you got the artwork and all that. You got to go out and go to these platforms and promote your album.
Absolutely.
So I started going out and getting interviewed on different platforms and everything, carrying myself in a professional manner and everything. And I'm like, I want to add more attention to the RocTheMic podcast, not just going out and shaking hands, kissing babies, making America great again. But that's important.
I got you.
But I wanted to do a RocTheMic mixtape. When I was in the midst of doing that, I got I ain't gonna lie, the girl, I started working with a lot of girls. Shout out to Lady Sparks, shout out to Hot Shot.
Shout out to Big Gemini, yes, Lady Sparks, yes.
Shout out to Hot Shot, shout out to Magic with the 2 eyes, shout out to Bad Betty, shout out to all these amazing queens. I started working with them. And I'm like, I'm into doing stuff that's never been done before. So I'm like, why not just do an all girls mixtape? Like they rocking with me and they trust me, and I proved myself. I proved I wasn't no creep, no nut ass nigga. And when you with me, you good. You know what I'm saying? If I'm requesting you, you don't have to come out your pocket. Like,
right.
And in either or, like, you gonna make some money. So I did the all girls mixtape, but it didn't plan out the way I thought it was gonna plan out. So I had a whole bunch of female songs that I wanted to shoot videos to.
Got you.
But I have 5 sisters. I know to get y'all out the house is not free. So I'm like, I can't shoot a regular video with these songs because like it's easy to do it with the guys. You can just tell them to stand outside the Poppy store or the Chinese store,
right.
Make sure their clothes is clean.
It's a lot of aesthetics that go on with the feminine energy here. It's a lot of the aesthetics preparation.
Yeah. And it's not free. Like
salute to you for even acknowledging that and taking that into consideration.
But I thank you. I still wanted to shoot these videos. I ain't gonna lie. So I'm like, I wanted to think of a clever way we could still shoot the videos and I could be on budget because I'm big with budgets. Like,
love that, respect it.
Around that time, the mic drop stuff started getting popular out of town and stuff. So nobody in the city wasn't really doing mic drops. So I'm like, yo, we about to start doing it with the girls. So one mic drop turned into 2 mic drops and 3 mic drops. Before you know it, I'm like sponsoring people's studio sessions. I'm helping people move. Like I build a whole. We not blood. Shout out to Lady Spark. Shout out to Magic with the 2 eyes. We not blood, but I mean we're family in this music stuff for life. Like, and at the time I was going through something internally, but you know I'm a professional, so the world would never know what I'm going through.
Right. You
The
carry
show
it very
must
well.
the show must go on. The world don't give a fuck about what I'm going through personally. If I lost somebody or if like I'm fighting demons or anything, they don't give a fuck about that. They give a fuck about what I'm going to give them.
The consistency and the quality of that output. Yeah.
So I just kept a straight face, and Lady Sparks, Hot Chalk, Magic with the 2 eyes, them 3 particular girls, they don't know it. They know it now because I told them.
Shout out to y'all ladies.
Shout out Hot Chalk.
Yeah, shout out to Hot Chalk. She really my sister
And
beyond the music
stories.
stuff. Magic and Sparks came to my life when I was going through this crisis thing, and they didn't know, but they gave me a purpose because I wasn't even. I was like platform guy. I did the record label thing and
you was behind the scenes.
Yeah.
Nobody knew who Bengy Jones was for real as far as a face goes. Yeah.
Exactly. So I started showing my face a little bit more, and I really got close with them. And you would think they was my artists, but they wasn't. Like, you know what I'm saying? Anything they needed, I helped them out with it. And to this day, I don't abuse my, however you want to call it, partnership, but I mean, they know what it is. My proudest moment was Sparks had a studio. We was all in the same building, but it was like a building with 3 different studios, like 3 or 4 different studios. Shout out to Pit Stop Studio in Frankfurt. Sparks was in like Studio B. I was in Studio C, executive producing somebody else's podcast that don't got nothing to do with RocTheMic. And Magic was like in Studio D or A.
I think I've been in that building.
Yeah. The building I took you to when you interviewed Sparks.
Got you. Okay. Familiar.
So we was all in separate sessions, but we getting work done, and we started out as I'm introducing both of them in one session. So that was my proudest moment, and they built a sisterhood and they embraced me as their brothers. So
I love it. And as we talk about that, since you even opened up your mouth during this episode here, we're going to highlight the importance of relationships,
right,
and relationship building and how to move through this industry, making sure that you are moving with integrity to maintain these relationships. That's one thing that I can attest to with you, Bengy, since I've met you. It's been straight professionalism,
for sure,
compensation,
for sure,
and opportunity.
It's the
never
industry.
No mess.
It's the industry. You gotta your first impression is your last impression.
Yeah.
And you always need to treat people with respect. Now, if they disrespect you, then it's fair game. I am petty, I admit that, but everybody that know, pray for Bengy, please. Everybody that knows me though, I'm a little sweeter on the females because like I can't get aggressive with y'all. I can only like it could be a mind thing. I can outtalk y'all or try to outtalk y'all. I never won in a battle with a female, so I don't even try it, by the way. But I can't be aggressive, so it's like I'm sweeter on the females. With males, I take I'm zero tolerance for disrespect, and a lot of people don't like me. Either you like me or you love me. I really don't care. But as long as I'm helping people, now I'm helping the people that need to be helped, and I'm doing good business, I'm fine with that.
And that's what we would like to highlight next. As we step into this executive production, you know, it's something that you've always been doing, but behind the scenes, just looking out for people. Now you putting on the big hat. Right. And you going around and you are literally like on a tour,
right? A
press tour, if you will. You know, carrying the Blu3Print radio with you everywhere you go, RocTheMic, getting all types of sponsorships and endorsements. How are you able to balance all that you're doing and move with integrity when you're coming across people who may be trying to take advantage or, you know, try to play in your face in that way? Right.
You always got to see your end game. You always got to see your it's like what Nipsey said. It's the marathon. So see the finish line. You don't see people throwing rocks at you. It might hurt, but keep going right there. Don't let nobody stand in your way. But when I was doing all that, remember when I started the RocTheMic podcast, I went on like a pre-tour, so that geared me for what I'm doing now.
Got you, that preparation.
Now I have a whole bunch of platforms under RocTheMic, so I have something to promote. So I'm big on. I want to make entrepreneurs understand that we're in the greatest era since the gold rush or the liquor the bootlegging era.
Got you.
With the internet. Now you can not like the internet, but you have to embrace it. And everybody has a platform. Everybody, like, you need to attack media. Content is very, 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 very important.
Content is gold.
If you're an entrepreneur and you're selling something, people need to see what you're doing and do it with so much class and grace and make sure it's clear and it's presentable. Just like you got a big budget behind you, and people they will respect it. I'm trying to tell you, no lie.
So that's marketing 101. You've been learning and developing personally with your marketing. I've been witnessing your journey, you know, down to your threads, you know, the minimal threads, then you have your maximum threads, you know, but it's always something and people walking away with more information about you. How important is it? I heard you slide that in there. You said artists need to know more about marketing. Yes, what are some gems that we can give to our fellow peers, entrepreneurs, artists about marketing?
Artists, please, like, promote yourself, like, meet people, get out there, even if you're not performing at a showcase or a networking event. Still go. You should know the difference between a demon and an angel. Sometimes it's hard, but
they both be smiling at you. I'ma tell you.
Excuse my language, but yeah, you gotta meet people. You gotta build relationships. You gotta do your research on people. If you're an artist, you should be doing your research on how to be successful. Like podcasting, I just picked this up after the pandemic, but for like a year or 2 years, I thought it out before I even did stuff. I saved my money, created a budget, linked with people, met people during the way, and you just grow. Pause. Excuse my language. I keep saying wild stuff.
You chilling? We know what you mean. We talking professionally.
Yeah. But I got somebody watching, and my son watching, so he gonna be like, "Yo, Pop, you're
cool.
crazy."
Gotta keep it cool.
He banned me.
Easy on
He banned me from TikTok too. That's crazy.
That's funny.
But you just gotta meet people, and relationships are very important. Not important relationships. Like, don't abuse your relationships, and bring value to the table, because you can't come to nobody's table with nothing. Like, it's like coming to the house with coming to the barbecue with nothing. You don't got no paper plates. You don't got no paper cups.
Right.
You ain't got no bud. You ain't got no liquor. You ain't got nothing, bro.
You gotta come with a resource, a supply, a mindset, something. You can't just be out here with expectations, thinking that, you know, things are gonna be handed to you. Definitely have to market yourself, promote yourself, put in the work consistently.
Right.
And that's the key. Now, when we're talking about marketing, something that stood out to me, and I remember this from going to workshops for employment, an elevator speech. Does Bengy Jones have an elevator speech? That quick little 20-second conversation piece to grasp people's attention?
I ain't gonna lie. I don't have anything prepared, but I'm more for my actions. Like, I'm stepping into the light because I'm trying to prove a point. I need entrepreneurs to know that you got to sell yourself, even though you can have other people selling yourself, but nobody's gonna sell yourself like you.
Gotcha.
So you got to step into the light, and people got to know what you're doing, because it's an information world right now. Social media runs everything, so you gotta hit these platforms. You gotta be seen. You gotta do photo shoots. You gotta you gotta do media. You gotta be everywhere.
You gotta be a jack of all trades in today's world, because a lot of people are doing a lot of things for themselves without a team, and it may look like they have a team behind them, but they're just on point with their mission.
Exactly.
I brought up the elevator speech because that is a resource that I would like to give to any viewers that may stumble across this later on. Google it. Formulate one. Anytime you run into somebody, an important person on the street, they might be on their way somewhere and they only got a split second. You got to catch their attention. You got to have that speech down packed to present yourself so that, you know, you stay on their mind even after that exchange. So an elevator speech, it could be something like, hey, my name is Carma.Ye. I'm a multifaceted creative with a passion for media. I'm a storyteller, you know, and here's my Instagram. I hope that I could connect with you at some point. Just something real quick, to the point and direct, to approach these people that you may see as inspiration or a role model. Elevator speech.
Absolutely.
It'll take you places.
That's homework. That's homework for me.
Homework.
You feel me?
Now, Benji, I see you got a note here. You got some flowers or something?
Yeah. Like, shout out to Glockaware. Like,
absolutely.
I ain't gonna lie. Since I got tagged in, like, it was a no brainer for me to fill in and everything, because the show must go on.
I love that's a mantra too. The show must go on.
Yeah. Off topic though, like, I just lost one of my best friends, right? And I was executive producing a podcast when I got the call.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Life goes on. Rest in peace, to my brother Meaches.
Condolences, bro.
But I couldn't stop.
Right.
Like, so I had to get through that, and the episode was great, but like I had a conversation with an artist before, I ain't gonna say his name. I ain't gonna blow him up like that. But he got the call that his father died when he was about to get on stage. He was about to do a festival,
That's heavy.
a big festival like
Heavy.
Jones in California,
Mm-hmm.
and the show must go on. So he that was the best show he ever did. But he already got the call that he just lost his father, and he was close with his dad.
That was
That's
a
a
huge
different type of strength.
That was
So
a huge life
that
lesson.
taught me the show must go on. I'm sacrificing myself to make RocTheMic the biggest possible, and this is a part of the job. Like I said, the world don't care about what I'm going to do personally. They care about what I'm going to give them.
Absolutely.
And
And
that's
it does
what it
take a
is.
lot of sacrifice. People do not see the big picture. They just get little fragments here and there. But I'm sure that you
Yes.
had to sacrifice
Yeah.
some things just to be consistent in
More-
what you're doing.
A lot. I'm not going to talk about, but
Yeah.
I wanted to make a list.
Let's go.
Shout out to Glockaware. Like we every business that we've been doing has been successful. We on our 5th episode with the Blu3Print Radio.
Let's go.
They sponsored 2 of my RocTheMic battles. I didn't
Let's
even
go.
know that started out as something, and now it took on a life of its own, and that's growing. Pause. But I want to shout out all. Cause Dame Dash be watching me, you know what I'm saying? And he a slick
Yeah.
boy, like he be like.
He in your head,
Shout out
bro.
to Dame Dash. He sent me glasses and shit. But
Ew.
I wanted to shout out all the shows in Glockaware because even on my tour, I've been hitting some of these shows, and my plan is to hit every show. And I respect everybody, and I want us to work together. And this is a conglomerate, and I
Yes.
look at it like the United Nations. Everybody got their country, and we come together, the United Nations, make the world safer. So
Right.
I want to shout out Authentic Philosophies.
That's Lucha them. Shout out to them.
Shout out to Vibe Check. Shout out to Tunnel Bangers Radio. Shout out to Billionaire Radio. Shout out to PSA. Shout out to My Mic's On. Shout out to Reason for Rap Radio. Shout out to Think Out the Box Radio. Shout out to Blu3Print Radio.
Ew.
Shout out to Paulie in the Gang.
Shout out Paulie and the gang.
That's family. Shout out to Rampage Mix Show Madness. Shout out to Loudmouth Podcast. That's family. That's Chick with the juice and all them.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out. Forgive me if I messed the name up. Forgive me, Wolo Music Invasion.
Yeah.
Shout out to Glockaware Radio Show, Big Toucan and all them, the big show.
Okay, big one.
Shout out to Slow and Easy Show. Shout out to Bishop Biscuit Show. Shout out to Hardest Bars.
Uptown Mulu, what up?
Yeah, that's my dog.
That's a real one. You got to
I
be
was
able to.
I was on her show too. That's my dog.
She got a good heart.
Shout out to Fly Girls Friday. And shout out to Hip Hop on Deck. Yo, shout out to Hip Hop on Deck. They came to my last battle too, and that was an honor. Shout out to EA and all them. And I'm gonna be on their show too. You know what I mean?
That's fire.
Spoiler
Y'all
alert.
tune in. Yeah.
He on
Now
fire.
about this, Zay, what you got for us over there? What's going on with you?
Benji on fire. You know, I'm glad to be here for real.
Right.
It's an honor to be on here with y'all.
It's also development. What you are doing. So just so you know, Benji had this concept already formatted before he approached me and Zay Scotty. He saw the
The
talent
Blu3Print.
and he saw a purpose for it and put us into play. That's a blessing. What you are providing to me, to Zay Scotty, is development in this career. So when I go out and apply for something else, this is now on my portfolio. So I do have to give you flowers and respect and appreciation. So thank you.
I appreciate it, but it's like when we first met, and we met at when I was
The
doing
TLO?
the TLO.
Yeah.
I was doing,
y'all met at TLO?
yeah, we met at the TLO. I was
Party
doing-
joint?
Yeah.
It was up North Philly on around
Yeah.
CCB Moore way. Shout out to Temple and all them.
Shout out the
Right.
strip.
I was involved with an all female show, so it was my first show. But I met you outside, and the
Mhm.
conversation we had had like a 15-minute conversation.
Yep.
It was straight business, and I'm like, yo, this queen, her vocabulary is so amazing. Like
Appreciate
I'm
you.
like, and then when you told me you was in media, I'm like, I thought her Angie Martinez.
Alignment. I've gotten that before. Shout out to Angie
I
Martinez.
thought her Angie Martinez.
Goat.
I thought her Angela.Ye. I'm like, this is a powerful.
Another goat.
This is a powerful queen, and somehow, some way, I want to work with her, but I gotta make it make sense because it gotta. In business, I gotta get what I want. You gotta get what you want. If I get what I want, and you don't get what you want. That's a bad deal. Same thing. If you get what you want, and I don't get what I want. It's a bad deal.
It got to
So-
be reciprocal for all parties. That is good business.
And
If somebody
people got-
gets shorted bad business.
And we got real lives. People are mothers and fathers and all that type of stuff. So we sacrificing time away from our family if we doing something. So I gotta make this make sense. So it took a year for us to really work. Like we test the waters with the Lady Sparks interview, and that was very professional. And you got to know me like a little personally. He was like, "Yeah, Benji is cool." And once we did this, it was a wrap. I knew you. I all from my first conversation. I knew who you was. I just had to like know who you are as a person, like
the character, because that's important. There's a lot of people out here that are talented, but they do not have the character about them. They don't have that morality about them, or they just don't have the professionalism, and it doesn't translate to be marketable. You feel me? So I'm grateful that you saw that. For sure.
For
opportunity always.
And you're gonna run media. Trust me, you're gonna run media. The industry's
receptive.
The industry's gonna love you because you're so positive and you know your stuff and you do research and you talk so well. So like sky's the limit for you. Like just you know what I mean, I'm just happy just to be working with you and now I'm a part of your story. So now when you running stuff, I'm like, yo, that's
Benji right can get in. That's Benji right on the guest list. You know what's up?
And DJ Zay Scotty, shout out to Just Music. I met
JMPZ.
I met Zay from Just, and Zay's a young guy, but he's very respectful. Zay is with I have a 15-year-old son, and my son is very respectful, very well mannered, very educated. Appreciate it. I want Zay. I'm sorry. I want my son when he gets Zay the age to be. They had the mannerisms and the ambitions like Zay.
Ambitions, yes.
Like, so I took a special liking in Zay Pauls because like he's educated. Like
real rap, bro.
It might be a Gemini thing. I don't know if you said Lady Sparks, you said Zay, you said me. We all Gemini.
And my baby sister on my mom's side, she was Gemini, so it might be a Gemini thing.
Me and Benji, but no, we became friends over you were always there. You were always there. It was work ethic.
But no, me and Jess had a secret meeting, boss to boss, and he told me like because just at the time just couldn't be there every day and stuff, and I was just coming there with sessions. So I was basically there every day. I'll bring Lady Sparks or Magic or Hot Shot or Bad Betty or Vega have a session or I'm working with Moolery. It was getting crazy. So I was there every day. He was like, yo, I promised his mom that he'll be safe. Like, look out for him. And I kept my word because just my man, it's personal with me and Just. That's my man. That's really my brother. He helped my real brother. So I'm forever grateful to Just. So you know what I'm
that's why I go wherever he's going, bro. We better be out.
Yeah, shout out to Just Music. But you know what I mean? I didn't even know Zay was a DJ. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I just started doing that recently.
He showed me, like, like I said, when you got a goal, you just be seeing things. But, you know what I mean? When a friend brings something he's doing to your attention, you pay attention. Yeah. So he showed me a party he DJ, and it was like a MIDI festival, and he rocked it. I'm like...
In the basement?
I'm like, what? I'm like, yo, bro, and he's an amazing artist too. So like
very talented. Please
so I thought about it, and then I'm like, for the show, I know it's Carma.Ye. It was gonna be Carma.Ye and friends, but I'm like, you can hold it down by yourself and all that. So her and Zay linked, and she was like, yo, make Zay a part of the show. I'm like, you right, you right. And I give credit to Carma.Ye because once y'all link, and it made sense. And she took the words right out of my mouth, and I'm like, yo, yeah, it's simple. Most people got a problem listening to people too, especially when they put you know what I mean, when they think they're the boss and all that type of shit, and I'm not the boss. I just
pride gets in the way sometimes.
You feel me?
Pride,
yeah, you gotta listen because it's stuff a female see that we don't see, we don't even pay attention to. That's why I'm always leaning on you for your opinion. Like I'll text you and I'm like, I'm sorry for interrupting you, but is this okay? Is this okay? You be like, no, Benji, tell your graphic designer, do this, do that. And and it be right.
Professionalism, but you be on point and you don't ever give me like resistance. You be feeling what I say. So.
Yeah, no, I'm pretty aware of who you are and who you're about to be. So it has to be right.
I gotta get used to hearing this shit.
It has to be right.
Yeah, for real, y'all some legends for real.
And DJ Zay Scotty, sky's the limit because him with the music and the DJ and yo, he a dope engineer also.
Zay Scotty is everywhere. Let me tell you. So I met Zay Scotty, and ever since meeting Zay Scotty, he's in rooms that I don't even expect to see him in because I'm in there and Zay in there. It's like, Zay, you here too? What's up? So it's just alignment. In every room that you're in, you have integrity. You have manners. You're thoughtful. You know, and in conversations on Blueprint Radio, you're a critical thinker. You're bringing a different perspective. You know, you're of the world, but you're also, yeah. We gonna give her flowers today. That's what episode 5 is all about. Let's go, flowers.
Flowers, and shout out to Miss LaShawn. I look forward to meeting you, and
you gonna love her.
I hope everything went well today. So I'm in your corner. Shout out to Miss LaShawn.
Yeah. So back to you, Mr. Executive Producer of the Blueprint Radio himself. What is next? What is something that the people can look forward to? You know, as we develop the battle series, as we develop the radio.
Sky's the limit for the Blueprint Radio. You know, like I know that, like it's going to the top because you're bringing it to the top. We're already in the top one of the top shows in Glock. We only got 5 episodes, so that means a lot. And our guests been on the beam. Like we've been having top notch guests,
influential entrepreneurs. Yes.
Also, I want to make an announcement. Me and Toucan been talking. Nothing is written in stone yet, but it's going to be another show, and the Blueprint Radio will be presenting it. Because you know, with the Blueprint Radio, we're all about entrepreneurs, content creators. We show love to the artists too, but like we want to highlight the behind the scenes people, the real movers and shakers.
Promoters, event curators, videographers.
Yes,
the people that really bring it all together. Yeah.
So I still can't forget about the artists because that's where I come from. So
love the artists.
We're gonna shop an idea and big announcement coming soon. But I love the direction you're going in. We're gonna come out with a second show just for the artists with live performances, live in Glock and everything.
I love that, and I do want to make a statement. Bengy is forever, you know, showing love to the artists. Like Carma, we got this artist, and I gotta keep Bengy on point with what he started with. He was like, "We're not doing this for the artists yet. Right now, we focused on the entrepreneurs." But sometimes he want to go back on his word to give y'all artists that love. So he really is rooting for the artists out here in the area.
And that's how the RocTheMic network became the network. It started with a podcast, then 40 for 40 for the streets, Blueprint Radio, and with the battles. Next battle is July 26th. We got C-Cash versus Confusion, and that's gonna be the first. I ain't gonna lie, them dudes they respect each other, but they don't like each other.
So it's gonna be some real heat, some real motion in that building.
I don't think they're gonna rumble enough.
I better be careful
because everybody is professional, but with battle rap is so competitive, and they don't like each other. They ain't gonna fight or nothing, but they don't like each other. They respect each other, but when the RocTheMic page on Instagram they posted the flyer, they start arguing in the comments and everything. Like it start getting crazy.
The tension and the passion is present.
Getting crazy.
Make sure y'all tap in and check that out.
Yeah. Right now we had Vision Gang versus Jim B. That's on the RocTheMic network, and we just wrapped up Jim B. versus Madface. That's on the RocTheMic network. So next up is Confusion versus C-Cash. And we got more battles coming up too. So like the more and more I start doing it, and the way I presented it professionally, and I got a little secret alliance with a couple battle leagues and everything. And I'm not trying to become a battle league. I just want different flavors and different genres to the RocTheMic network. I'm treating it like if it was Def Jam. Like I'm doing
and
a
that's
rocket
smart.
from the
you following the blueprint, and that's how you're gonna find yourself in success. But you putting your own spin on it. Now, for the people who may be interested in participating or joining the team, or just getting in touch for mentorship or something, how can the people get in contact with you?
You can catch me on the gram. I'm Bengy Jones, but I need y'all to follow RocTheMic right on the gram. RocTheMic right at RocTheMic right.
Subscribe to the YouTube
subscribe
channel.
Subscribe to the YouTube. RocTheMic, no spaces. Because it's not about me. It's about RocTheMic. I want people to really get in tune to it. Everything is turning up, and the team is getting bigger and stronger. We got a graphic designer, in-house graphic designer that's doing amazing work. I know I get on his nerves because I make him change stuff.
I get on his nerves too, but we're going to get it right.
Yeah, we're going to get it right. We're going to get it right. Yeah. He a little heavy with the chat GPT, but I got to tell him to relax on that. But, shit getting... we getting it right. Everything looking crisp.
The next episode,
he corrects it.
We got multiple videographers under the network now. So, like when you say you see me with a camera, I had the camera, but I'm not a cameraman. I just bought a camera, and I'm like, I gotta film my sisters, and it turned into something else. But I knew
now you delegating and hiring and giving opportunities to others. But you
I knew I couldn't do this. I need a certain look, and I'm like, I don't have time to be learning because you know how you gotta be corny before you hire. And
you gotta fail before you fire.
I ain't feel like doing that
People
on somebody.
Afraid to fail out loud though.
I ain't feel like doing that on somebody else's time.
Got you.
So I started working with a lot of cameramen, and it wasn't good at first, but now we got it right. We got 5 cameramen under the wing, so we straight. We straight.
And as we grow, we're learning it's okay to delegate.
Yeah,
it's okay to delegate.
You gotta outsource.
Do it all by yourself. You will burn yourself out.
Especially when you're independent, you gotta outsource because you can't cover every department. Like you doing so much, so you gotta know what you good at and what you're not good at, and have a budget, y'all, because nothing is not free.
Budget, very important. I
Nothing
had to learn that.
Free.
Yo, Bengy, you ever feel like doing films?
Sky's the limit, bro. Who knows?
Short films.
Who knows?
Movie type jokes.
Who knows? I get with the right director and script is right.
A RocTheMic movie.
I can see it. We will speak it into existence.
I ain't gonna lie. A couple movies came my way, but I don't know how it is with YouTube and putting out other people because I had a chance to license a couple movies. But you gotta crawl before you walk. That's another thing.
Yeah, that's another thing right there.
That's another thing right there.
But we're not closed off. Again, Bengy, tell the people where they can find you, how they can get in touch with you.
I'm Bengy Jones on Instagram, and hit up RocTheMic right on Instagram. Follow, subscribe on YouTube. RocTheMic, no spaces.
Thank you for being a great leader today and showing up, because we was about to have to reschedule and not show up today, but you stepped in and
the show must go
made
on.
it worthwhile. The show must go on. That is a mantra, and I'm going to carry that with me through the rest of my day when challenging shit happens. The show must go on.
Shout out to Ride Out Energy. Shout out to the Rough Riders.
Shout out to Glockaware Radio.
Shout out to Glockaware Radio. Big Toucan, Bengy Jones, Carma.Ye, Zay Scotty. You already know. It's the Blu3Print.
We'll see you next time.
Going up.
And I got what it takes to rock the mic right, yeah.